Hey everybody, Missy Walden. I wanted to just go over a couple things today about getting your home ready to list. Right now in this market, when the inventory is so insanely low and people are really getting like an hour on the market, or obviously no less than a day on the market, they're getting their list price maybe a little bit above. But I feel like there's some things that people can do that are not going to stop the train once you have a contract, and not that will also initiate multiple bid offers. So we like to make sure and have a pre-list home inspection so there's no surprises. And for that client that might be writing on your home that would like to have a home inspection and like to do a home inspection, but maybe for informational purposes only, and not going to ask for anything to be repaired, we've already done one. So with my seller's permission, a lot of times I'll go ahead and share that home inspection with the agent that's representing the buyers, and that kind of quells any apprehension they might have about writing on the house with a home inspection for informational purposes only, or they might not do a home inspection at all. So I like to do a pre-list home inspection. I think it's imperative that if you're moving out, that you do have a professional house cleaner come through. And then because we're going to have staging done, a home that is staged sells so much more than at a higher value than a home that is not staged. And also a home that has had professional photography versus I'm going to take pictures with my iPhone sells buttload higher also. So it's so important. We can do it by sticking a sign in your yard and not staging and not having pictures done, but you will not generate the multiple bid offer or the interest in your home or the higher sale price if you don't do these things. So I always, in my heart, I think if a house doesn't sell immediately and we don't get the most that we possibly could for it, I feel like I haven't done my job right, because obviously our mission is to get the most you can for your home. So I don't want to have to second think myself and say, oh my God, we should have done this, or we should have done that, or why didn't we have Jenna come do the pictures for us and do professional photography? So anyway, I think those are some of the things that are super important. Pre-list home inspection, clean your house, stage your house, and also have professional photography. Along with that, the marketing that we do, we generate multiple, we go to multiple regions. It's not just who sees it on Facebook or who happens to see it on realtor.com or Zillow or Trulia. On the third day, by the time our listings migrate out to those third-party websites, all the people that we already touched have already seen it, and that house is already under contract. So keep that in mind also. If you're going to list your house by yourself and you're hoping that Zillow does the job for you, I think if you were to list it with a listing agent who understands the strategy of getting your home on the market quickly and getting it under contract quickly, you will make more money. For sure, you'll make more money. Even if you're paying agencies, you're going to make more money because you, as one entity, cannot touch as many people in marketing as the 5,000 agents that are going to get our marketing, and those who are going to bring a buyer to your home much quicker at a much higher value, that already are pre-approved, that are ready to rock and roll. So those are some of the things that I think are super important. I just wanted to run by too. I think when you are getting ready to sell your home and you have a stager, or if you guys are not hiring a stager, I think also if you will take down your curtains, take the hardware off the wall. And if you don't want to take the hardware off because you got to fill holes or you don't have the paint that matches it or whatever, then leave the hardware, but take the curtains down, because it just helps bring in the light that will help sell your house for sure. And then I think the other things that are super important is obviously you're going to take everything off your counters. You're going to take anything that has a commercial, let me see if I have anything that has a commercial label on it, boom, get it out. On your kitchen counters, you want to keep just as minimal as possible, but you want color. So do a bowl of fruit or apples or oranges or lemons or something like that. Put something that brings color, a plant, something throughout your house that pop a color. And if you stay with one color throughout, it really helps the flow of the photography also. And if you have a bazillion pictures on your wall, take off your personal pictures. Go ahead and remove those, and then, you know, keep one or two photographs or one or two pieces of art on the wall. But it's important that you have a place for your eyes to rest. So looking behind me, I got a lot of stuff going on in my office here. But it's because I still haven't quite figured out what I want to stay in here. But if you've lived in your home for a bazillion years and you don't have a white space on your walls, you need to remove at least stuff on one wall or half a wall, so people's eyes have a chance to rest while they're rolling around every one of these rooms that they're going to be running through. I think that's super important. The other thing, you want to have a shower curtain up. If you have a shower, put a shower curtain up. If you have nice tile or stuff in your tub, that your shampoos and all your stuff, get it out of there. Hang some pretty towels and invest in new towels. You can take towels with you wherever you go. So it's not like you're gonna invest in something that you're not gonna use. So some pretty towels, a pretty tea towel here and there, but that tea towel doesn't have to be hanging on every cabinet also. The other thing you might wanna do, if you wanna show off your pantry or if you wanna show off your closet, take half the stuff out of it, or put in your pantry, just organize it. So again, there's a little bit of room between each of the items, or all the pastas and all the canned goods. Put a little room between it so it doesn't look like you have no room. Same with your closet. If your closet is jam-packed full, that buyer is going to think, I don't have enough room in this closet. So empty out your closet, clean up the floor, clean up what's above, you know, push things aside, stack things kind of one on top of the other, so there's some space between everything. And if you're overflowing in your house, put it in 50-gallon buckets and label them and stick them out in the garage and stack them on one side of the garage, or put them in one room upstairs and make that like your staging room. Staging meaning to move. So you're going to move the stuff anyway. So thin out your life, organize it, and then let's move forward and get things photographed and make it look as pretty as possible. I'm going to go over your yard next time, some of the things I think that need to be done in your yard, and we'll keep things rolling for you guys. It is an amazing time to sell. We just put we did a house last weekend. We had 62 showings here in Stafford. We did one in Aquia Harbor this weekend. We had, so far, I think there were 23 showings. We have multiple contracts. They're both going to go almost $70,000 above what we had it listed at. So it is an insanely awesome time. We're not worrying about the appraisals right now. People are bringing cash to the table and they're foregoing appraisals. So it might be something to consider right now, you guys. And if you want some brain time or a couple minutes with my head, just give me a shout and we will. It doesn't hurt to be proactive. Our team can certainly come out and put their eyes on your property and give you some ideas on the most important things. You don't need to spend a boatload of money right now to sell your home. It just needs to be clean and presented at the highest quality it possibly can, and then marketed properly. So anyway, hope you guys are having a great one. Take care.